after losing her husband to suicide, former nurse Karen Hamilton was beset with anxiety, understandably. It took her a while to restore her confidence, but she found it in the most unexpected of places, in the world of burlesque. Good morning to you, Karen.
Good morning.
Good morning. AKA Bustyy Bleu, I should say, to give you your burlesque name. And Karen, we're also joined by burlesque instructor Harley Rose. Hi there, Harley.
Hello there, Karen.
Hi, morning to you. Well, Karen, this is obviously quite a journey from very, very sad circumstances. You were understandably struggling with the world, yeah?
Yes, once I lost my husband, my anxiety, my depression just went downhill from there, and it was really quite hard with the kids and everything.
So what were you doing initially to try and tackle that then? I can't imagine you went, immediately to burlesque.
No, I basically just turned in on myself and just wasn't really going out very much at all. It was really quite difficult to actually get motivated at the time to do anything. And when I saw the classes advertised, it took me 6 months to get through the door initially.
I mean, what did you know about burlesque at that time?
Well, I had basically watched Moulin Rouge and well, like burlesque, and that was about it. I knew that it was just something that I quite fancied doing, and I thought it was maybe something I'd like to try, but it did take me a while to get through that door initially. It was quite daunting.
Yeah. I mean, for people who don't know, I mean, obviously you mentioned Moulin Rouge, so that gives people a strong idea, but I mean, how do you describe burlesque?
Well, what I do is Burlesque Fitness, so it's fitness classes that are inspired by burlesque, and it lets you just release your inner diva. It just makes you feel so good inside and outside, and it's fascinating just with the whole thing. It just makes you feel really good, really good.
I mean, it's a kind of sexually teasing dance, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is, but it's not. It makes you feel really sexy. But I mean, in the classes we don't take anything off or anything. It's just we simulate things, but it makes you just feel really sexy and just makes you want to keep dancing.
Harley, how did you get into it?
I moved back up to Scotland because I am from here originally. I moved back up 4 years ago, so I didn't really have I had no family up here and not many friends. And I spotted the girls in Burlesque Gala Day, taking part in that, and thought, I can do that. I'm sure I can do that. I just may not get into fishnets, but I could still be a part of a group that supports, other women. You could see that from the way they were going through the fair. So, again, like Howard, it took me a good 3 months to dip my toe in to go into a class. But once I've done that, I found myself eventually going to classes 3-4 times a week. So it is addictive going to the solitaire classes because you're amongst other women that maybe lack body confidence, and you feel that you can encourage them and be part of a family, I guess.
I mean, it's interesting that for both of you were kind of drawn to it, but it took you 3 and 6 months to actually, as you say, cross the door. What was the conflict, Harley?
For me, it was body confidence, and I guess I tried everything. I've been to the gym, I've done swimming, I've done aerobics, salsa. I've done quite a lot of exercise routines, but this, like you said, the tease and the art of tease and keeping fit that way kind of enthralled me a little bit. It intrigued me, so that was what kind of attracted me to go forward. And then, like I said, doing the classes 3-4 times a week, I thought, what, I can become an instructor, support other women, support other men, support anyone that wants to feel what I felt,
And what did you feel?
Like Karen said, it does change you. I feel a lot more confident now. It's confidence and empowerment. That's what I feel.
Karen, what was the conflict for you? Why did it take you so long, wanting to do it, but just not being able to move forward?
I just felt that my body wasn't right for burlesque at that time. I was just so very low self-esteem, low, my confidence in my body just wasn't there. But then my friend said that she would come along with me, so that kind of geared me along to get into the class. So I had somebody with me. I wasn't there on my own, so that it gave me the confidence to go through the door. And since then, it's just went on from strength to strength.
Was it a huge leap for you then, Karen, from where you were to taking part in this? Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know what's involved in burlesque. I mean, all I've seen is, what you might see in Moulin Rouge or whatever. So it appears to me to be sexually provocative. You might tell me it's something different. But it does seem that it was a heck of a leap for you. Yes,
it was. But as I say, in the classes, it's more of like a fitness thing rather than taking a step onto a stage, which I eventually did. But to begin with, it was more for fitness and using different props to act sexy in the class, but get fit at the same time and just build up my body confidence.
Did you know why it was making you feel good to act sexy?
At the time, no, because when I first went in, I think I giggled halfway through the whole class. But the more I went, the more I thought that, this is what I'm supposed to do. It's making me feel good about myself. And I met a lot of friends along the way, and they just encouraged me to actually just keep going, and they would text you the night before, or you come into class the next day, sort of thing, just to ensure that I was still going. But yeah, it makes you feel sexy even in the fitness side of things. You're still getting that sexy feeling, and that wee boost.
And why do you think that helped your anxiety?
You just leave yourself at the door. It's you walk through the door. It's as if you're taking on a different persona, because we've all got our different burlesque names. So I'm leaving Karen at the door, and Bustyy's coming in, sort of thing. And it's just it makes you feel like a different person. And just all your anxieties and everything are just there, and you get in and just enjoy the class and just embrace it. Really embrace.
So Karen and Bustyy are different people, are they?
Yes. Karen's a bit more, I would say she's sometimes a bit more quieter, but yeah, Bustyy's definitely more flamboyant and likes to dance, likes to strut.
Yeah, I mean, I find it really fascinating, actually, and Karen, you've been through such a hard time with the loss of your husband and your children and everything. I can totally see why you would want to sort of hop into another life.
Yes, I just wanted to leave everything at the door, because it was getting me down. It was dragging me down, and I knew he wouldn't want me to be like that. He said, before he had passed, that if he did leave, that he wanted me to carry on, and he wanted me to, go out and enjoy myself and meet other people, which was hard at the time. But looking back, I can see where I've come from and where I am now, and he has given me the strength to move on as well. He's given me that wee bit of, just with things that he's left for me, reading his messages and stuff. I can see the positiveness in it, pushing me forward.
Do you think you would ever have imagined that you would one day be the director of a burlesque academy?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Well, because that's what you do now, yeah?
Yes. And it's just to give other people a space to be themselves without judgment, and just to release what's inside them and just enjoy every second of it.
Is it an all-female environment?
No, we have a few males in our group. We actually have a male instructor as well. So these classes are for everybody. They're for anybody.
And Harley, what has it done for you?
As I said, it has given me a lot more confidence. I'll tell you a very quick story, Kay, that kind of put everything in the right place for me. Was I had a phone call one day from a lady in distress. Her car had broken down on the way to class. I nipped down in my car to help her out, and when I arrived there, she was inside the bonnet of a car, or inside the hood of a car, trying to fix something, and all I could see was a round backside with fishnets coming out of this car on the main street. And I just thought, you know what, that's some woman that can, you know, it gave me a lot. It really did, to make me feel that, you know what, I mean, you can do this, Harley. You can do this. It's just confidence, Kay, if I'm honest, that's what it's given me.
Well, yeah, and I suppose exploring all aspects of your personality, you know, your ability to fix a car and also your ability to use your body in a teasing fashion. It's really, really fascinating. Listen, thank you very much, both of you, for speaking to me this morning. Harley Rose, who's a burlesque instructor, and Karen Hamilton, who is the director of the Saltire Burlesque Academy.
Join me, Nicola Meehan.